So over the week, there was some big news coming out of different places, from all the way from Deadline to The Wrap, just different sources stating that Rosario Dawson is cast for Mandalorian Season 2. At first, The Rant, I believe, reported that it was a for sure thing that was happening, that she was in talks already, and now it's said that she's been casted in Mandalorian Season 2. It's not confirmed that's Ahsoka Tano, which is a character that some of you guys know. We're going to dive into that a little bit now. But then also, it also stated that she might even get her own Disney Plus series.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Well,
let's discuss.
Well, first of all, let's say Mandalorian. I'm sure everybody's pretty familiar with Mandalorian. It's on Disney Plus. It's one of their one show, their one season that they've done that's been the best viewed season in Disney Plus in the time that Disney Plus has been up, and over a lot of other shows that are out there.
Yeah.
I might add. This news is great. I am a big Rosario Dawson fan. I love her from Sin City, Clerks, you name it, she's been in it, and she's great in every single role that she does. I gotta be honest, I'm trying to figure out about this new Jedi, this Katana,
Ahsoka
Tano. I don't know very much about her. I have seen in past Star Wars movies people replicate that kind of looking character.
It's not a Twi'lek. I forgot what species she is, but yes, she's well known.
Right.
And then so this is just kind of like it's not confirmed that she is going to be Ahsoka Tano. I just want to be clear on that. She is confirmed that she's going to be in Season 2 of Mandalorian. So there's a bunch of speculation on that. But Ahsoka Tano is legitly the best choice for this role for her.
It is.
So
Okay,
everyone, I mean, you ask anyone on the news feed and you'll see that it's all pointing to Ahsoka Tano. And so let's break that down. Ahsoka Tano is actually a Padawan, or an apprentice of Anakin Skywalker. He and during the Clone Wars was granted an apprentice by Master Yoda, and he was in charge of this young Padawan. Now, this, she really did grow on the fandom. At first, she came out in a movie that actually released in theaters, but it was all animated. So a lot of you guys may not have heard about her before, but throughout the whole seasons of this Clone Wars saga, and even past that, even in other like animated series as well, the fandom have eaten up this character. Like everyone loves this character. I don't know anyone that does not enjoy seeing the progress that she went through. At first she was very annoying, then she kind of grew on people, and then people just are losing their minds about her because she just embodies this whole process of like loving, hating, and loving again. And just it's a great experience, man. She's so cool with her lightsabers, double wielding lightsabers. She eventually leaves the Jedi Order because she feels like the Jedi Order is not doing well, or they're corrupted. So she totally leaves. And so now Anakin and her have this relationship that kind of transcends the Jedi Order, or even being a Jedi.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of stuff, even her fighting Anakin as Darth Vader at one point during the saga, and pretty much she kind of beat him in a fight. So I'm gonna show some clips on that. But man, this character means a lot to a lot of people in the fandom of Star Wars. This is a for sure good move for Mandalorian Season 2.
Yeah, everything I've heard so far is that it is directing itself to talking more and more, and this is official, at least, is that they did say that they were going to involve the Jedi more in Mandalorian too. So obviously this goes hand in hand with what's going on and what they're they're guessing it might Rosario Dawson might be. I do love her acting. I think she's going to be great. I honestly, I'm thinking, if she's linked to Anakin Skywalker, the information that's going to be given in Mandalorian Season 2 is going to be incredible, guys. It's going to be exciting. We're going to find out little things that maybe was happening in this whole conversion from Anakin Skywalker to Darth Vader. And so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And that's, if anything, if what you said right now, what got me more excited was how close this person is to Anakin. Jumping
She's
for joy
perfect. I have been looking through Twitter and all these other feeds, and everyone's just excited about this. It's it just makes perfect sense for her to be that person.
No, it does. She fits it perfectly.
So let's talk a little bit about that, about the future. So right now, Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the animated series is actually on Disney Plus and is releasing every Friday. I've been thinking about wanting to do something live reaction type of deal, nothing official, just kind of put it out there on YouTube and see who wants to join the conversation. But it's great. It's been a great season thus far. And Ahsoka Tana just came out, and she's back from the Jedi. You know, she left the Jedi Order, and now she's back, and we're getting to know what happened to her. You know what I mean? So we all know in the saga that she survives all the way after the Return of the Jedi. So after the Death Star is broken down, the Empire falls, all this stuff, she still survives all that. She's alive, but she's not no longer a Jedi. She's a gray middle Jedi type of deal that worked with the Republic, but yeah. So it's great, interesting to see that Ahsoka Tano could have this role outside of this whole saga, because now we have this thing that's called the unknown region within Star Wars. You guys have seen it within Exegol in the Rise of Skywalker. For those who read some books of those, they mention that a lot, and so on and so forth. Like the future of Star Wars in the near future, as what I would like to say, is there. It's in the unknown region.
So let me ask you a question. So when you read some of these books that you read of Star Wars, let's say Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker comes out. Yeah. So you're already familiar to some degree with the lingo that they're using for certain things that the common audience that's only seen the movies. You get kind of, so the books kind of give you a deeper, anticipation,
another level,
what's going to happen, or what they're talking about.
Yeah,
or,
absolutely.
You know what, like outer region or
the unknown region. It's like, so everything that we've seen in the movies are all within the known region, and now the only part that we've seen of the unknown region is Exegol, where Palpatine was hiding all these years. Okay, that's the only part we know. But that's like a whole. And what about universe.
Luke, where Luke was hiding?
And Luke was Awakens. On the outskirts of the known region. So it's like somewhere in between of that space, right? So it's interesting though. So let's go back to Mandalorian. Let's all link this all together. So hopefully you guys are following along. For those who are not aficionados of Star Wars, the Mandalorian Part 2, Mandalorian, when they left. If you don't remember, the armor maker, or what is it called? The iron.
Yes, I forgot her name.
I forgot. Anyway, she tells the Mandalorian that he is now in charge of the Childling, which is a Mandalorian Baby Yoda, pretty much. And so she kind of anoints that relationship where you are now in charge of this fondling, I think it's what it's called. And now she tells him to take him to his planet, which no one knows where this species is from. I would like to say that he is from the unknown region, probably. And so that's so Baby Yoda comes from this space where Palpatine was hiding, and I'm sure that Ahsoka Tano is living in that space. And this is the story that I think Mandalorian Season 2 will be running. They will be introducing the whole unknown region and all that new content that's out there, because I believe Mandalorian Season 1 really pushed on, like, you know, nostalgia, which is fine, which is great. But awesome. I think we are so invested in Baby Yoda and Mandalorian and all those other characters that we're on for the ride of, no matter what, of just changes, you know?
Yeah, they did do a lot of nostalgia stuff, but I think it's necessary. It's necessary because there's not everybody that's an ish, you know, that are so invested in Star Wars, and so am I. To be honest, I love Star Wars. I watched Star Wars since I was a kid. I know a lot about it, but I don't read the books. I don't watch the animated series very much, a few times. So I know he has a lot of information that no matter what the Mandalorian does, the kind of fan that Ish and I are, we're gonna watch no matter what. What we want to make sure is the people that aren't those kind of fans, that that they're able to watch this and say, oh, that's cool. I love how they referenced Star Wars, The New Hope, or Empire, or Jedi, whatever that case may be. But I think that nostalgia factor is super important in these shows.
Absolutely.
Moving forward. And I love that Jon Favreau does it. I know you're saying not to do it, but I know you're also saying that even if they didn't do it, I'm on board.
Yeah, for sure.
So am I.
Now that other people are on, now this is a good avenue to bring the unofficial Star Wars fans into the same playing field as someone like me that's addicted to Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, that we could see eye to eye. Like, okay, you understand who Ahsoka Tana now is, and I know who she is.
Right.
And so now we are communing together on the one subject,
and this character,
she's awesome, dude. She's
this character is gonna be top out there, dude.
Oh,
I'm even thinking maybe in the future movies. Who knows, right?
I'm hoping, dude. So let's lead on to the next part of that. Is that she might get her own spin-off show.
Dude, she needs one. She will need one after this show. People are going to fall in love with Rosario Dawson. Dude, there's no way. Rosario Dawson is such a great actress.
Oh, yeah. She's
Not
amazing.
only is she beautiful, but she's a great actress. And she's going to be playing a Jedi, guys.
Yeah.
Dude. Ex-Jedi, but still, dude, we're going to want to watch a series with just her.
She beat Darth Vader, so remember that. She's whatever Jedi or ex-Jedi. She beat Darth Vader. There's a recording of that.
If they do something like that, wouldn't it be cool for them to do that show, and then they like Anakin or someone like pops into that show somehow?
Yeah, I mean,
even if it's not the actor,
maybe,
even if it's
but
not
it's because the timeline doesn't really match. Like Vader's already dead by the time.
Yeah, but they're probably
going to
go back in time with
possibly that would be cool.
If they do
that would be like flashbacks, like the Mandalorian does.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, those would be really, really cool to see.
I think they would do something like that because they would want to explain her story a bit better if they don't do it already in Mandalorian. Depending, because they might take the time and say, hey, because this is not just a whatever character, this is a Jedi. Obviously they know how much Star Wars fandom is going to be crazed about this if it happens that way, and so they might take that route of even explaining her origin story.
I agree.
In Mandalorian,
it's gonna happen. It's absolutely gonna happen
to some degree, depending on what degree that is. I'm assuming they'll do it in Mandalorian, but if they have to if they give her a show, I think they'll go more in depth, or maybe even back, or
that'd be great. Going back like to, oh my gosh, before the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, man,
that'd be great.
All those, wow, dude, imagine that, right? Going back to a show when all that stuff was going on, and you have the possibilities of giving that show little nuances of what was going on at the time in Star Wars.
I can't wait to see how they tie in Luke in the whole the whole
I know, right? Because he has to,
because he's there, he's alive. When you're watching The Mandalorian, Luke is alive somewhere, pretty young as well.
He's not.
During that time, it was only 4 years, I think, and he's looking for relics. Remember that he's looking for different relics.
Dude,
so he's probably
so cool.
venturing into parts of the unknown region.
They're probably waiting, bro. They're waiting right now to do those little things
when stuff dips in. They're gonna pop in Luke
when they run out of stories. When they run out, now we need a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Now it's dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean the opportunities of this is endless. This is such a good opportunity to bring up stories like these. I congratulate whoever's breaking these stories, like the Rant and Deadline. You guys are doing an awesome job out there.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys, because that's some great news. It just blew up all over the place. Where I mean, you go to Variety, you go to Hollywood Reporter, everyone's reporting on this. Yeah. It's big news, and so I think it was pretty cool to talk about that on the show.
I was looking forward to it.
Yep.
I was
yep.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, you guys.
Yes.
Press the like button. Just comment anything you guys want. If you guys, whatever you guys think about the Mandalorian and what's going on with the new Jedi, maybe that's gonna be appearing. But like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah.